Hi there, my name is Kaylee.
My name is Shay.
And we're tackling some big debt.
In the Big Apple. Happy Tuesday.
Hello and happy Tuesday. Tuesday, July 2nd.
Yes.
We haven't posted a Tuesday in a while.
No.
I missed my book club because of our marriage.
Oops.
I still haven't read the book.
Double oops.
We're going to read this book together for book club. I just don't know when I'm going to post the video because I haven't read the book yet.
Yes.
But I'm working on it.
Yep.
I'm not working. I haven't started. June is over.
Yeah.
The end of June has come and gone.
We are now officially more than halfway through the year.
More than halfway through the year.
Yeah.
I have a new personal day to use.
Oh, heck.
And it's time to take a look at how June went with our monthly challenge, with our annual goals. And I think we'll just take a quick peruse through the spending as well, just because we'll just do a one and done June wrap up because we didn't really have a challenge.
Well,
the challenge was to get married.
The challenge was quite simple, and so there's not really much to go over.
Yeah, and then, we'll just do a quick little look around. For those who are new, we have annual goals that we like to look at. We also have monthly challenges that we like to take a look at. We like to just keep it active.
Yes.
Gamify life, you know?
Yeah.
Shay used to hate that, but now I think she kind of gets it.
Yeah. 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 I think we're finding a balance.
Yeah, life is a game. It's supposed to be fun. All right, so our annual goals are the same throughout the year. The challenges change throughout the year. Goals, challenges. Sometimes we say the wrong thing. We're very sorry. But these are the goals first. So, wedding fund. We're going to take this off the goals because it's over.
Yes, we are.
We saved up money for the wedding, and then we spent it all. And that was the end. We'll probably should also do a video about all, like, we did a video way in the beginning.
Final wedding budget wrap
Final
up.
wedding budget, all the things we spent money on. All of that. We haven't updated the wedding fund in a while because we hit our limit and then spent it all.
Yeah.
So we'll do a wrap up on that, but I'm going to take this slide out of the deck. But I wanted to mention it before I did that.
And we did reach our goal.
And we reached our goal.
We did.
In March.
Yeah.
So.
Which was awesome.
All right. Now we are saving for a down payment on a house. Now that the wedding is over, that's the next thing.
Yes.
For our wedding, we requested no gifts. One, because we live in a New York City apartment and it is very small and we don't have room for all the things. And two, because our focus is purchasing an apartment, a condo, a co-op, whatever, that is basically the exact same size that we have now.
Yep.
We just want to take all of our things and move them into a space that is, honestly, if we could buy this one, if it was in better condition, I'd just buy this one and we'd just stay here forever.
Yeah.
We don't need much more space. Not planning on having kids.
No.
So we want to buy something.
Yeah.
Before we got new things. So
and it still does require, a hefty down payment. So that's
we
what
asked
we're saving up for next.
For our wedding, in lieu of physical gifts, if anyone felt so inclined to bring a wedding gift, we asked for just a deposit towards our down payment fund.
Yeah.
And also maybe just don't bring a gift because I felt weird about it. But they did it anyway. And this is where we ended up in the month of June. So this is total so far.
Yes.
We're at $2,051.84. The $1.84 was interest from the high yield savings account.
Yeah.
Someone did not give us $1.84.
Yep.
So yeah, that's where we're at so far.
Yeah.
Not a bad start, considering we just started. June was the first month of real. May was just an early gift. And then June was when we really started shifting our focus from wedding to this. Yeah. Kind of, not really. We were pretty weddinged in June.
Yes. We're very grateful for, everyone who contributed. It was very, very nice. And I'm feeling very good about this.
I'm feeling very good about it also.
Yeah.
All right. The next thing is our fully funded emergency fund. We're not adding aggressively to this right now. We probably will shift focus to this as it gets closer to actual house buying time. After we've got the down payment kind of settled, we'll want to beef up the emergency fund because buying a house is always expensive.
Yeah.
And you need to be ready for that. But right now we're just rolling the interest from my high yield savings account into this.
Yeah.
And so in June, it went from $27.08 to $27.32.
Yeah. We do technically, between the two of us, have enough to cover 1 month.
One full month of emergency. If
Emergency
both of us were to,
yeah,
for some reason, go without income for an entire month, we would be fine.
Yeah.
Which
we wouldn't be happy, but we'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just my emergency fund personally.
Yeah. My emergency fund is almost exactly the same balance. And it's just living in a different high yield savings account.
Yeah.
And it's accruing interest in the same way. We're not adding to it aggressively, but we're now at a point where you know, we have everything we need to cover all of our expenses for a month.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah.
All right. Next is Fat FIRE. So FIRE, Financial Independence, Retire Early, is a movement where you want to save up to have your annual expenses times 25. And then in theory, via the 4% rule, you could withdraw that annual expense in perpetuity and never run out of money. Again, we are saving for this in the way that we are contributing to Shay's Roth IRA, my 401k, things like that.
Yeah.
But we're not, you know, the focus is on my student loans. We're paying those off first, and then we'll pivot to this after we buy the house. So a lot of many money things.
Yeah.
Many things that want many money. So we are contributing to this, but not in a crazy, like, 40% of our income kind of way.
Yeah.
But it's still, the market had a good month. So we are at 194.18. And what this number represents is how much we would have to live on per month on our current retirement balance.
Yes.
So every month we would have $194.18.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. By God.
We're getting there.
All right. Our gross cumulative annual income for both of us combined.
Yes.
We just like to know. It's fun for us.
Yeah.
We were at $68,251.71. And we're only halfway through the year.
Yeah.
Math would dictate that means we're going to end it around 130 or so.
Which is, yeah.
For two people in New York City, that's
pretty good.
It's downright almost comfortable.
No, it is comfortable, isn't it?
I think it's comfortable for a single person in New York City. They say. I've been comfortable for a while. I feel very comfortable. But once my student loans are paid off, this money is going to go a whole heck of a lot farther.
Yes.
Because right now, we don't feel like we're living 130 a year kind of life. Because we're not. Because it's mostly going to the student loans.
Yeah.
But that's where we are right now. And that's fun.
Yeah.
All right. The student loan balance. In April, it was at $142,566. And the payoff date was August 2038. In May, $141,307. The payoff, July 2038. In June, the amount was $140,787. June 2038. It looks like a little bit less progress was made because the week of our wedding, we didn't budget on the Friday. And so we have 2 payments that are still clearing. So it's going to look like we did a whole lot extra in July, but really it's just because the payments are going to clear probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we just got a little behind in making the weekly payment. But we're going to be under 140 in July.
Yeah.
Which is rad.
That is rad. And, you know, each month we're
doing 2 months of progress.
Closing the gap, 2 months of progress.
2 months of progress
in either
month.
direction.
Yeah.
So that's pretty dope.
It is pretty dope. It makes me feel good. 2 months of progress is awesome. I'd like to make maybe 3 months of it. 2038, not ideal. That's 14 years. That's not the goal at all. But this is where we're at right now.
Yeah.
And it's going all right, I think.
I agree.
2 months of progress every month.
Yes. And the thing that we keep reminding ourselves is that once we're done with this, or the thing that I try to keep reminding you of, I should say, is that once we're done with this specific loan that we're paying off, and our goal that we are going to reach is to have that paid off by the end of the year this year. Everything after that is at minimum a full percentage point less in interest, so things are really going to start picking up in speed after we get this one out of the way.
Things are going to start clipping.
Yeah.
Things are already clipping. Like, it's 2 months of progress every single month is great.
Yeah.
It's going very well.
Yeah.
I have to say that very aggressively because I don't believe it. But it is true.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just a big number.
It is. It's a very big number.
But 2 months of progress. And our net worth, this is just a combination of how well the market is doing with our retirement accounts and then the progress we're making on the student loans. Because the student loan is our only debt. And our retirement accounts are our only assets right now, besides our general bank accounts. But our savings is relatively small compared to what the student loan balance is and what the retirement accounts have. So it's minimal play. Yeah. So those are the 2 big ones. But when the market does well, or the market's even doing just okay, and then the student loans are slowly coming down, the net worth has been seeing a lot of progress this year, and that makes me feel good. Yeah. Even though the student loan balance is what really kind of sits in my brain, like knowing that my net worth, our net worth, is moving in the right direction does make me feel good. Yeah. So.
It's a very encouraging number to see.
You ready to see this one? Have you seen it?
No.
Yeah, it was a good month.
Oh, we did really good this month.
It was a good month. That is a $6,000 net worth improvement.
Wow.
A good chunk of that is that the market has been,
Yeah.
it was down a little bit. Now it's been recovering a decent bit.
The market's been clipping.
Student loans came down almost $1,000. Like, it's just overall good stuff.
Yeah. Wow, that's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Proud of us.
I am very proud of us. We've done quite well.
Good.
All right. Let's look at our challenge. Our monthly challenge for June was the betrothal challenge.
Yes.
What?
What is the betrothal challenge?
What is it?
The betrothal challenge is that our challenge for ourselves this year, because we realized that for most people it's quite difficult. Actually, for all people, it's quite difficult to throw a wedding without going over budget. It's really, really hard to do that. So we decided that that would be a challenge in and of itself, and we decided to dedicate the month of our marriage to that as a challenge.
And then the next question that we had in the beginning was, is this a financial challenge? But you already answered that, which was yes. We wanted to stay within budget and pay cash. We didn't want to go into any debt for the wedding.
Yeah.
And how did we do?
We did it.
We absolutely killed, actually.
we did it.
Again, to be fair, we had a lot of help.
We did.
Shay's parents, my parents, they came and helped in a big way by just covering. Honestly, it wasn't like huge financial contributions. It was just like Shay went to go buy flowers and her mom was like, I got the flowers.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about it. There's a couple $100. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Shay's sister bought her shoes just as her like maid of honor contribution. Like,
yeah.
The little things like that, it just added up. My dad paid for the rehearsal dinner. Like, little things as we were going along, a few $100s here or there added
all of
up.
The little things that would have put us over in the end.
We would have been absolutely over.
Yeah.
And so like,
or little things that we just wouldn't have had. You know, I wouldn't have bought myself another pair of shoes if mom wasn't like, you have to wear white shoes. And, you know, we wouldn't have done the fancy rehearsal dinner if our parents weren't absolutely whole hog into paying for it.
Yeah.
So it was very nice.
It was very nice. And so we got to have the wedding of our absolute dreams.
Yes.
And we came in under budget for our personal budget. And it was like really perfect. It was really beautiful. And I wouldn't change a thing except maybe the fact that it did dump buckets of rain on us about 20 minutes before the ceremony was supposed to start.
Yeah.
So we only started like 15 minutes late and then everything was fine.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's the only thing that was like, ugh. But we were nervous. I was nervous. Shay was actually fine. I was a little nervous for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then everything was great after that. And honestly, couldn't have gone better. Everything that we wanted. And again, we'll have photos when they come back. It takes a while. She took a lot of photos.
Yes.
That's it. That was our whole challenge. Next month is grocery spend challenge.
Yeah.
We're feeling really hype about that. Shay's already killing.
Yeah.
Already killing.
Yeah. I mean, you'll see because we're trying at least to be very good. This is day 2, but we're trying so hard to take videos and photos and things with timestamps so that you can see our progress throughout the month. Hopefully, our hope is that this grocery challenge video is going to be a little bit more involved. We're doing some guerrilla style vlogging as we go.
I know, all of a sudden we're vloggers. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if y'all are going to like that because we're a little wacky.
We are a little wacky, but hopefully, if nothing else, you find it useful.
Or hilarious.
So
we'll see.
Or maybe even both. So
that'll be, we'll have that posted after July is over because we're filming as we go.
Yes.
So day 2 so far going well. Let's close out looking at all of our spending for June, which is going to look, I think, interesting.
Yeah. I think we spent a lot in areas where we don't normally spend a lot, and we spent much less in other areas.
Okay. Bills, 35%.
Yeah.
Life, 30%. Savings, 26%. And then a bunch of little bits.
Mm-hmm.
So, bills, the usual. We paid rent.
Mm-hmm.
We paid our power and electric bill. Power and electric is the same thing. Gas and power bill.
Mm-hmm.
Paid our gym. We went to therapy 3 whole times. Paid my phone. Bills. That's the same. We pay that every month no matter what, even though I don't think we turned Hulu on one single time.
Well, we've just been so busy.
I know.
And you have really been enjoying your games.
I have really been enjoying my games.
So.
Okay, ordering food. I've been thinking about this because most of this, well, a lot of this is when my family was in town. And so we went out to dinner with my family 5 days in a row.
Yes.
Just constantly going out to dinner.
Yeah.
Because they were, they're visiting. You go out to eat because there's no kitchen in their hotel room. And I think in a different world where we had been more prepared and planned farther in advance, this probably would have been more like travel. Because it was like mini vacation. It was like mini staycation. We were just kind of hopscotching along with their vacation.
Yeah.
So I am going to just accept that number.
Yes. I think we said it in one of our recent videos as well, that was money and time well spent.
Yes.
And I could not agree more. I mean, we took them to some really nice dinners, and nobody had a bad time.
At any one of them.
Yeah. And also, notice how little we spent on groceries.
Yeah.
Way under budget for groceries.
Date night, we spent $284.99, which again is over budget, but I put some of the stuff that we did with my sister and her fiance
in date night
also.
That makes sense.
So again, while they were visiting in town, we went to a few things. We snuck away from our parents like we were 16, and we all went out and had some like nice desserts and stuff together.
We snuck out after mom and dad went to bed. We went to a bar.
Because when your parents are in town and you're so happy to see them and you love them so much, and also you need them to leave you alone.
Yep.
For just a minute.
Yep.
So we snuck off with my sister and we went to like a nice bar. So that was date night.
Yes.
Tickets.
Look, man, we agreed that we wanted to have more ticketed experiences this year, and then we
saw it's two different things too.
Yeah.
Actually, we haven't seen we bought tickets to go see, there's a production of Cats that Shay is very excited about.
I'm so excited.
So we are going on July 24th?
Yeah.
Or something?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere around there.
It's the redemption arc that this musical has always needed.
$214 on booze.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
we just did that. Transportation was a little extra also because we were out and about.
Absolutely out and about.
Out about around.
Simply everywhere.
Oh, and you took the Uber because your bachelorette party.
Yeah.
Oh, and we went to Connecticut. Yeah, we were out and about and around. Is what it is. Groceries, you're right. We were under budget on groceries by a lot.
Yeah. Not
by the amount we spent on ordering food.
No.
But by a decent amount.
But by a lot.
By about $200-$300.
Yeah. So
all right. Haircuts. We both got haircuts. No. Yes.
We did. We both got haircuts in advance of the wedding.
Yes, that makes sense, I think.
Yeah.
My fun money, your fun money. We had extra Starbucks, but again, we were getting married. Vitamins and supplements, also a heavy week for heavy month for vitamins and supplements.
Yeah, we ran out of a lot of things.
All right, savings, wedding, shock, awe. This is just the wedding stuff that came out of our joint account.
Yeah.
The rest of it came out of Shay's personal, but anything we can pay on the credit card to get points and miles, we do. But we worked with a lot of small businesses, so it was a lot of personal checks and transfers and stuff.
Yeah.
Clothing, $204. Okay, a lot of this back and forth was your bachelorette party.
Yep.
You got sandals. I got sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
You got fabric. Busy clothing month.
Yes. But it was all things that, once again, we had been saying that we needed and then just not saving up for. It's a fun little theme.
We spent $75 to your Roth IRA. We spent $50 on medical. Why was deodorant under medical? Well, that's not right.
I think because every time we get, something medical from CVS, it just automatically assumes.
Yeah, I just missed recategorizing it. Household consumables. You got a fragrance.
Yeah.
And we got toilet paper. Regular stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We spent $6 on Pretty House because we weren't really in the house.
Yeah, that's true.
Gifts and giving was for my cousin had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
The cats it was a low spend month for the cats.
Yeah.
Cat food, cat litter.
That was it.
Regular. Travel, $48. We bought tickets for when we're going on our honeymoon. We're going to a botanical garden in Maine.
Yes.
And that was all of our spending for the month of June.
Yeah. So we did have some wacky spending in wacky places, but in general, I think there was much less life and much more wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think what happened was we were just spending all of our money on festivities, and we didn't have to life as much this month.
Yes. Let's see. Total spending in June was $8,000.
Mm-hmm.
Total spending in May was $6,000.
Yeah.
And then $2,000 for the wedding. So that maths.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel good about that. I've decided. That was June.
Yeah.
That was June for us. It was wild, wacky, and we both have this weird feeling kind of sitting like, oh, we should be doing something. And the something is the wedding.
Yes.
But the wedding is done. We did it.
Yeah. I mean, it's been like every spare minute of time that I've had since August last year.
Yep. So, successful June. On to July.
Yeah.
We have a lot more, it feels like, free time on our hands. We're also going on our honeymoon on the 8th. 6 days. We go on our honeymoon.
I'm so excited.
I'm so very excited.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. So, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on Friday.
Okay.
Come on.
Come on.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Here, take him down. Happy 4th of July.